Big up to everyone. Lovely family and lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. I have five players that I feel that they really deserve to return back to Black Star squad after missing the World Cup, and a lot of players didn't able to make up the World Cup due to their performance. That is my personal opinion, and I really feel that they really deserve to return back to Black Star squad. But before then, let's give a minute silence to Christian Achu. So guys, thank you once again for always being part of Awini Unity platform. Awini Unity platform. Been a while now, but thank God we are back once again. And 5 players that I feel like they really deserve to return back to Black Stars. My number one have to do with Gese Pencil. Gese Pencil missing the World Cup, still putting a great performance, scoring a lot of goals, giving assists. He's the only Ghanaian player for this season so far, score a lot of goals. Even all our strikers out there, Gese Pencil is the only player that have a lot of goals. I think almost about 10 to 11 goals if I get it right. So I think Gese Pencil really deserve to return back to Black Stars if Chris Hughton really want to do well. Gese Pencil is one of the players that I think he definitely have to make the squad. My number 2 player have to do with Casey Slope. Was a controversial coming to the World Cup, was a lot of talk, and at the end of the day the World Cup is gone, so we are now looking back to see Black Stars to perform. So player that I feel really deserve to return back to Black Stars squad is Casey Slope, doing pretty well with Crystal Palace. I think he's really deserve to be part of Black Stars squad this time around. Straight to the point, I'm going for Patrick Atimashi. I don't know if I always get the local name right, but the name is Patrick. He used to play for Astana, play for German Bundesliga, Hannover 96, and now find himself in the Israeli league, doing very well, scoring goals, playing day out, day in. But it seems like if some players they are good anyhow and they are not playing Premier League, sometimes it's difficult for them to get called up. And I don't know why we cannot test these players sometime to see, because we have a lot of players. At the end of the day, they even play Premier League, and when they come to Black Stars, we are not really seeing their performance. We look at players play for Championship, League 1, League 2. At the end of the day, we're inviting all these players simply because they play Premier League and Championship to Black Stars, and we have a lot of players out there that are doing very well that we can also give them chance to see what they can do. You see, so player like Patrick Atimashi is a player that scoring goals, performing day out, day in. Even before I was coming to record this video, he's just scored a very beautiful goal, and the team won. It was about 2 goals when I was about to record this video, and this guy is performing day out, day in. I've been the Black Stars before, but they stopped calling him after he moved from Bundesliga to the Israeli league. Even he played for Spanish league as well, Deportivo Alaves, moving to Israel, performing day out, day in. And I think this guy deserves to return back to Black Star squad. Now there's a lot of big problem when it comes to goal scoring. Now all our strikers are not doing well, so a player like this deserves call up to see what he can do. That is my number 3 player. Number 4 player have to do with Ramford Yeboah. Ramford Yeboah, a very young, talented player, doing very well. Didn't get chance at the World Cup, but I think in the German Bundesliga too, is doing very well, and is really deserve to get called up in the Black Stars this time around, because if you look at the way he's performing, and it's very fast, very quick. If we really want to do well against Angola, we need those players on board to see what they can bring as well. And my last player have to do with a new player that Swiss nationality from Belgium to Ghana. That is Francis Amuzu. Francis Amuzu is doing very well. The Belgium Pro League, also playing for European League as well all the time. So I think a player like this really deserves to make a first debut for the Black Stars if we really want to do well against Angola. It's playing day out, day in, and a player like this always we need to try to give them chance. It's just a new player that Swiss nationality, and I feel like the performance that is putting out there, playing day out, day in, it really deserves to be part. So guys, what do you think? What player do you expect Chris Hughton to call them to Black Stars? Well, Chris Hughton, we need to give him the chance to call the players that he really wants. But I'm here just sharing my personal opinion. The players that I feel like they deserve to return back to Black Stars. That is my personal opinion. Not really putting pressure for the coach to call players that I want, but players that he feel that they can able to help Ghana. But look at those players, their performance. Even player like Emmanuel Boateng is not bad in this season, playing day out, day in the Portuguese league as well. We need to give a lot of players chance and see how they can bring on board. There's a lot of good players out there, but we shouldn't always, because of Premier League, and the end of the day, we are calling a lot of players from Premier League Championship, and they are not really giving a good performance. So we need to look at other league as well to get player like Bernard Tekwete. Bernard Tekwete playing very good in the Europa League as well. And another player last year was doing pretty well. This year I do not really monitor his team, but was doing very well. Player like Kobina Wusu doing very well. So players like this, sometimes we need to invite them, give them 2-3 second chance to see what they can bring on board, so they can help Black Stars to perform very well. So there is a few players that I think that they really deserve to return back to Black Stars. Guys, what do you think? What is your opinion? What players are you expecting Chris Hughton to call them back to Black Stars? Thank you so much for always being part of our Awini Unity platform. I do really appreciate you, and one love. Ciao.